Can you lose money by investing in tax sale foreclosures? Hi, this is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and enthusiast, and welcome to one of my videos, educational videos that I put on YouTube to educate you on anything and everything that you need to know to become a successful real estate investor. Now, don't just take my word for it. Go to my website today. It's at the bottom of this video, juliamspencer.com. Subscribe to my newsletter there. You'll get a wealth of information sent to your inbox every few days or so, and some of the deals that I've made. Also, check out any of my other YouTube videos and go to my website and subscribe and check out my audiobooks that I've published on all kinds of topics: how to be a landlord, successful landlord with very little effort, how to invest in the United States if you're a foreigner and you don't have very good credit or any credit whatsoever, and also how to make money with tax sale investing. And this is what this video is about. This video is basically about the topic of whether or not you can actually lose money with tax sale investing. And I got this question from one of my YouTube subscribers and one of my viewers. And the question was basically, did I lose my money on this one tax sale foreclosure house that I've made a video about? The video is actually called, you can actually look it up on YouTube. It's called What Happens If You Don't Research Tax Lien Foreclosures Before Purchase. And in that particular video, this is a very old investment that I've made. I made that many years ago when I first started. I had no clue what I was doing. I absolutely had no direction. I had no mentor. I basically just did it completely on my own. Just imagine how scary that is. But I had some extra money and I wanted to make more of it, so I just started doing this process. And in that particular case, I did lose all of my money. Now, I did get a piece of property and the land, of course, that the property sat on, but it was not the kind of property that I expected. I also didn't do very much research on it, and the most important thing, I didn't have the foresight at the time to know what I would do with a property like that. It was a commercial building. It was a very large commercial brick building. And the thought process was, of course, maybe we could remodel it and make a coffee house out of it with lofts on the top. But in the end, that project just proved so expensive, and so the investment was just so worthless. In addition, the city actually came after me and wanted me to tear it down, or at least put some sort of lines around it, or some sort of demarcation so people wouldn't walk by there and get hurt. So yes, in that case, I lost all my money, and I think I spent maybe like $4,000 on this tax sale foreclosure, and I lost all my money. Now, I don't want to scare you with this particular example. There was actually probably maybe like 2 or 3 like that I bought at the very beginning. But the one thing is, when you do this, and if you buy my book on how to make money with tax sale foreclosures, it's on my website, you can avoid all of the mistakes I made. I made the mistakes because I'm very stubborn and I don't listen well to people, and I kind of have to do it to learn it. I have to do it hands-on in order to get all the mistakes. Now, I've lost maybe altogether $6,000 or $8,000 in my entire real estate tax sale investing career, which isn't very much. This is how much you would probably spend on the course to go and learn how to do this properly. But if you go on my website today, the audiobook on tax sale investing is less than $100. You can buy it today, and you can save yourself all this hassle that I had to go through. So the short answer is yes, you can lose money. You can lose all your money. However, you can never lose more than you actually put into it. So you have to be very careful that in the very beginning, when you are unsure and you might make a mistake, that the money that you're putting into is not your entire life savings, obviously. So you don't want to go into a project like I did and put $4,000 in it if that's all you had. Maybe you invest on a smaller plot of land, or maybe a smaller piece of property for maybe $500 or $1,000. So the advice that I always give people, if you start off small and then build your system. And the way to build your system is to build a knowledge base. And you can get the knowledge base by going to my website and subscribing there, starting to read some of the things I have, listen to my videos, and buy my audiobooks, because that will be the most condensed piece of information that I can give you. I've accumulated that information over many, many years. I've made all the mistakes. You don't have to do them again. So in that particular case, yes, I've lost money, but you don't have to, and it's a very extremely profitable area of business that you can get into. And basically investing in tax sale foreclosures. Every state is different, and feel free to ask me questions. The very cool thing about my audiobooks is that when you do read them, or actually not read them, they're audiobooks, you listen to them. So when you listen to them, jot down the questions that you have, or even just make a comment on any of my YouTube videos if you have a question. And what I usually do is I have a list going with all my major questions. Sometimes the questions are already answered in another video, and then I'll send you the link. But if they're not answered by another video, then I'll make a video for you. And then that is how I share the information with the maximum amount of people. Because I want to use my time most efficiently to help as many people as possible. So go to my website today again, juliamspencer.com, subscribe, and I hope to see you investing very extremely successfully soon. Have a great day.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.